So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session. So, welcome to the birthday week event of MSc Pilani. And this session is on how to make Instagram filters easily. And first of all, MSc Pilani has completed its whole 1 year in our campus. So, let's just wish happy birthday, Pilani, MSc Pilani in chat box. Let's just start with this. Okay. So, let me share my screen. So, this session is going to be on how to make Instagram filters. But first of all, uh, you know, Instagram is very popular among everyone. Even everyone is using Instagram right now, and making Instagram filters is could be really fun and could be really beneficial for you also. Like if you want to target your audience or communicate to different people, Instagram filters could be more interactive and user friendly and let user involve into your system. So let's say where you can use your Instagram filters. Like if you made one Instagram filter, so first of all, you can use it to just use it to mm, market your business and just do some popularity stuff and involve to your audience and connect to your audience more. You can also, when you learn Instagram, making Instagram filter, you can also just offer other business that you can make the filter for them and just publish it for them and work as freelancer while developing Instagram filter. And for freelancing, there will be another session in this birthday week event, which Naman will be taking. So don't forget to join that also. So let's start with this. First of all, how will we making where will we making our Instagram filter? So we'll be using a tool named Spark AR. This is a tool made, developed by Facebook, using which you can develop your Instagram and Facebook filter. You can publish it on Instagram as well as on Facebook. But if you think you can make the filter for Snapchat using this, sorry, you can't, because for Snapchat, Snapchat has its different software using which you can make the software, using which you can make the filter. So using a Spark AR and making filters using Spark AR is very easy as making Maggie. You just need to add some ingredient and your product is ready. अब ये मत करना कि मैगी बनानी भी नहीं आती, but point वो नहीं है. Point is कि using Spark AR is very user friendly and very beginner friendly. So first of all, to download the Spark AR, go to this website. I'm mentioning it in the text box, in the chat box. Go to this website and just press the download button, and your download will be start. It's around 554 MB, and just I'm just canceling it for now because I've already downloaded and installed it in my system. Let me show. So I have already downloaded it, and after downloading it, just install it. I have already installed it. After installing, just log in using your Facebook account. When you are done installing the Spark here, just go to Start menu. But if you are a Windows user and you want to use Spark here, there is one necessity that you need to have Windows 10 in your system. If you have Windows lower than Windows 10, Spark here will not work in your system. So make sure you have Windows 10. if you want to use Spark AR. So let's open the Spark AR. See, जैसे Spark AR खुल रहा है, there are some filters also which Spark AR by default provide you, like 3D animated poster. You can just use them and create, add your add your component and just use it in the way whatever you want, like color filter, face mask, makeup. Let me just open some of these. So first of all, you can go to create new. To create a filter, you can use some predefined filters also, or you can just create a new filter by plane tracking or target tracking or face tracking. I'll just tell you in later on what all of these types is. And you can also create a blank project also. Spark AR is Spark AR also provide you some methods to learn how to make the filters. There are so many videos and tutorials in on Spark AR software only, using which you can learn how to make filters very easily. The next thing is recent project, the project you have made recently, or open your project definitely. So let's start with a new blank project. Here we go. So first of all, when it opens, it gives you some tips. If you want it, you can take it. Show the first step. But I'll just, you can see, you can learn many things from these tips only. Let's cancel it forward. So when you open Spark here and create a new blank project, the screen will open like this. This is a sample face which you can test your filters on. This is a simulation, or you can test your filter on different faces like this. Let's just make it bigger, like this, on different skin type, on different hairs, on different even beard also, on different nationality. You can test your filter on, or to test your filter on yourself, you can just go to cameras and click the top one to turn on your camera. Yeah, you can see the camera is turned on. Now, there are other things also. You can add an object. What is an object? An object is something you can add to your basic, means a face mesh. When I insert a face mesh, it will cover all my face, and we can perform many things also, like add a mask or something, or add a face tattoo using different texture. Uh, SparkAR also provide some assets library to you, in which you can find some predefined 3D objects like glasses, or so there are too many things which you can use to while making your filter. You can also add some music also. It will be fun, definitely. That- also. And some blocks, definitely some script and some color that I'll define. Then what is an asset? First of all, let's start with making a basic project. So let me add a face mesh here. Let me insert it. See, when I inserted the face mesh, it goes under the face packer. Wherever I move my face, this face mesh will go there only. And for you can add a new material. I'm looking little horrified for a while. Uh, you can add a new material where you can see it will cover your face. And when you want to just add something, add any mask or add any image on your face, only you can add it here from here. Yeah. You can also for face, let's say, let's go to help and download. Go to documentation and download face asset only. Uh, what is face asset? It provide you some different images on which you can perform your you can draw or and use it in your system, use it in your filter. Let's say so. I have already downloaded some of the face assets. Uh, assets come with some type of mesh. You can see the .obj, .fbx file. You don't need to use it right now. What we'll be using is this will go to this texture form, and you can there are different face types: face feminine, face masculine, and face mesh tracker, and face mesh.png. We'll be using this face masculine to just put some of the stuff, some of the tattoos on our face, and just insert it into our system. So let's open Photoshop. And let's download a sample tattoo image, which will be adding to our face. Let's add this one. Yeah. So Photoshop is open. Now let's actually what you can do. This describes your whole face from start to sides, and when you can draw anything on this and add it to your material, then it will cover all your faces from all sides and from top to your chin. Let's add a tattoo image here. Let's add it here. And now let's remove our background image because we only need this tattoo. We don't need this background image to act as a layer on our image. So I'll be removing this. Yes. Now, when I have deleted this layer, I'm just left with this tattoo image. Now, let's save this image to our desktop. In PNG form, because when it will not lose its transparency in PNG form, but if you are saving it as JPG, it will lose its transparency. So yeah, there I have that image. Now let's go back to Spark AR. Here we have our material. Let's rename it to, let's say, face, and go to standard property, set flat, to just remove any unwanted or any extra light from our face. And now let's go to this texture file here and choose a file. This is our image. I'll be choosing this and just open it. Now you can see on my face, I can see a tattoo right there. So now, if I turn my face, I can see it properly. And if I just open my mouth or move my eyebrows, it will not appear much. And I can, let's try on different face. You can see it here. Yeah. So this is how you make a basic filter on Spark AR. You can also just go to this test on device option to directly test it on your device. Let me connect with my device. Yeah, you can send it to Instagram. It will create a test link. It will be a temporary link using which 50 people can test your filter. You can only share it to 50 people, not much. So you can send it to them and test your filter. Or you can just yeah, you can see my phone screen, and you can just go to Play Store and search for Spark AR. The topmost is Spark AR Player. You can all I have already installed it. You can just install it and open it. So when you open it, it will open somewhat like this. Uh, just- yes. So when you open the Spark here, it will open like this. Here I have two filters, but you won't have any filter because you haven't saved any filter till now to your Spark AR system. Now go back to Spark here and click on test on device. Now just click, you can see my device name here and click send. when I go back to my device. Yeah. You can see my face here, and you can see the tattoo on my face. So this is how you can test device right on your test your filter right on your device. You can also get a test link here and go to click on this test link on your phone and go to Instagram and directly test it on your Instagram. Now, so this was how you can make a basic filter using Spark AR. So if any doubts are there, you can just hop onto chat box and just mention it there. Any doubt? So there is plenty of time left, so we can also try to make any other Instagram filter. Okay, so we'll be making a new Instagram filter. Let me show you. This is the filter we'll be making right now. You can photo booth type something using Spark here. So for this, what we need is let's just close this one. Now let's create a new project. For this, we'll need a image, something like a frame image. So I have this image, but you can see the red part here. I don't want this because if I put this, okay, let me show you first. So here I come and now let's add a canvas to our object. Let's add a canvas. Let's insert it here and now right click on canvas and go to add and add a rectangle. You can see a little rectangular box here. And now let's fill the width here and fill the height also. Now it's you can, as we did previously, you can add a new material here. Now let's rename it to okay. Now just as we did previously, you can add your texture file. Here I'll add this frame.png file. But when I add, I see this red part also, which I don't want because I want my face to be visible from this side, from this side part. So you can use Photoshop to remove this red part, or use any use PixArt in your phone to remove this red part. But I'm very lazy person, so I thought I don't want to do any Photoshop or other stuff. So today only I tried to search for any system which can just remove the required color from my image in just one click. But there wasn't any, so I just made my own today. This was the software I made using Python. Uh, I coded. It is something 230 lines of code, and I coded in Python. We'll just see it. We can try it in any other session to just to make this filter and just to make this software. We'll learn in any other session, sometimes there is. So now let me go to my image and select my image. And this is the part I want to remove. I'll just click it and click remove and save. Now let me save it as output. Let's name it output. Let's save successfully. You can see this output file here. Now when I open it, I see this only frame this. So now let me go back to Spark here. And I don't want this frame because this is complete whole frame. So I'll just go back to my material, that click on here and click on add new texture. And I'll choose this output file. Yeah, now you can see it is showing this only part. So you can just choose image which is transparent to do stuff like this. And you can also let me test on my camera where you can see it here. Or let's add something more. Let's add a face mesh again. Face mesh. And let's smooth my skin a little bit to add a new material, create a new material. Go to this material, click on retouching. It will just, when you open the retouching, it will, you can smooth your face. I don't want it to be too much or too less. So I'll just set it to, let's say 25. Yeah, looks good. So this is how you can make a filter, a new filter. To publish it, you can just click here. You can see a little publish button on the bottom bottom right corner. Let's click on it here, and you can see for publishing you need to record a demo video. Let me record it. So let's go to publish button again. Record record this video, and then just click on upload. It will lead you to Spark AR website. It is uploading. So yeah, so here it is. You can give a name to your filter and choose a platform whether you want to publish. You can publish on only Instagram or only Facebook, or you can publish on both. You can create a public filter or link only, which will be private filter. You can send link to your friends and they can test. Now, just some other stuff you need to add your categories also, some keywords, and record a demo video. But while you are recording the demo video, make sure you are not using the videos one provided by Spark AR. It will reject your filter. So just make sure you are using a new kind of video of your filter. Make sure you better you record it of your own, and just click on submit. When you click submit, it will take hardly 1 to 2 days to get live on Instagram. And if there it violates some categories of Spark AR, it will not be published. So This is how you can make another filter. There are also too many other filter you can create. You can show your creativity. You can also learn from Spark here and use it the way you want. This is a lot of fun. So if any doubt is there, you can ask. So let me show some of the filters which I made previously using Spark AR only. It's you must have seen this filter of MSc Pilani on MSc Pilani Instagram page. The filter says which programming language suits you. So you can just go and test it on MS. It is live on MSc Pilani Instagram page. Let me show you. Just a second. There is some issue. You can just test it. Go to Instagram and search for MSc Pilani, and you can see an effect page there, and you can test it there only. So let me show you some of my other project. Looking this one. This was the first filter I made using Spark here. I've been using Spark here since last 1.5 months or something like that. This is pretty lame one. You can see it here. It says MSc Planning. Uh, you can also see this was the filter I made just for wishing someone a happy birthday. And let me show. There are too many elements like you can see there are background, there are emoji, there are mm, emitters, which is also named as particle in Spark here. You can search it as particle system here. Yeah, whenever someone is smile, you can see like a happy birthday tag there. And some cakes and heart emojis are rising from backside. You can see that on my yeah. Or let me show my some other filters. This one I made. I tried making for Independence Day, but there was some issues, so I was not able to publish it. You can see Wing is there, and you can. I just used. I go to. Uh, I just used this Wings filter already provided by Spark Air, and replaced that Wing part using my own image. So this is how it works. You can also do it like this. See, this is the image. You can replace it with your own image. Just right click on it and click on replace. That's how you can make filters on your own very easily. So yeah, this was it. If any doubt is there, just ask it, or you can also unmute yourself if you want to. If any doubt is there, you can ask just okay. So no issues there. You can just message me on Instagram or mail me if you have any queries. So this was all about this session. You can leave now. You can just contact me anytime if you want to, if you have any query. Thank you.